So I wanted to take you through the process of how I created a couple nights ago one of the best beef stews that I've ever tried. Now, not pictured anywhere in this video is the stew itself because I've eaten all of it, but you can see the stew as it's cooking in a previous short that I posted. Also, I don't have any sirloin steak left. I used it all in the stew, all of which I ate. So you don't get to see the sirloin steak yet, but that was what I used for the meat. Okay, so you want to start by chopping up a garlic clove. You only need one garlic clove because some of the sauces and seasonings that I use in this already have a lot of garlic in them. Chop up your potatoes, slice your carrots, use about half of a red pepper, long thin slices, and about half of a Vidalia onion. I really recommend Vidalia, you want the sweetness. Alright, so stir fry that in butter or margarine, whatever your preference is. Put a little scoop of tomato paste in there to give acidity to your broth. And then you're going to start building your broth. So again, some people will insist that better than bouillon is the only acceptable thing. I'm just using generic Kroger beef broth cubes for this. I used 3 cups of water for 2 cubes because your broth is going to thicken as you cook it. Instead of regular sea salt, I used Smoky Sea Salt. This stuff is great. It adds smokiness to your soups. It'll add smokiness to grilled meat. It's fantastic, and it's got paprika in it too. Pinch of Italian seasoning, some cracked black pepper. Because I didn't have mushrooms, I substituted with this mushroom-flavored Umami Seasoning, but it's got other flavorings in it too, flavorings of garlic, flavorings of onion. Then I consulted my hot sauce collection for the rest of the flavorings for the broth. So to add another little hint of smokiness, I put a few dashes of this really nice Tabasco Chipotle sauce in it. Instead of Worcestershire sauce, I used Pepper Palace's Worst Chef Fire sauce, which doesn't have the same texture as regular Worcestershire. First of all, it's spicier, but it also is thickened with molasses, and it'll help to give a little bit more thickness to your broth. All right, really good stuff. This is a nice sauce to add to a stew if you don't have fresh herbs to add to it, because this has several herbs in it. All right, I'm not even going to try to focus there, but I know it has bay leaf, it has thyme, it has a few other things. It's a delicious sauce. It was one of my favorites of 2025. And if you want the celery flavor, this is a similar sauce, this Chesapeake Bay hot sauce, also by Pepper Palace. All right, so that one's good too to add if you can't find this or if you want the celery flavor. And then you want your soy flavor in there. All right, so I got 2 recommendations here. This is the one I used for this particular one, this chili liquid seasoning. So it's basically like a soy sauce, you know, with some chili heat added. And this is another one. This is a Magi Hot. So again, if you can't find the Knorr chili seasoning, chili liquid seasoning, then you want to put this in there. All right, so I cooked it for about an hour in a Dutch oven and thickened it up with a little bit of cornstarch slurry at the end. It was delicious. Try it.